Day 2 of the 8th Asian Airgun Championship being played at the Dr. Karni Singh shooting ranges in New Delhi. It's day 2 of action, so it's women's air rifle time, and we begin with the youth event of the 10-meter air rifle for women. This is the start list. 2 Indians in the finals. Ashi Rastogi in the first position, Prachi Gadkari in the third firing position, Malika Lagutenko of Tajikistan, 3 shooters from Taipei, Wu Pai Yu, Liao Chao Mei and Chang Chi-jui, as well as 2 shooters from Iran who will make up the start list. Let's join the highlights. Because of course at that point of time, Prachi Gadkari 81.7, but the first elimination has happened. Wu Pei Yu of Taipei with a score of 77.7. She was in a firing position D to begin with. We'll just have to let go of her rifle. Just paying for a little bit of erratic shooting, especially early on. Her last 2 shots weren't so bad, 10 on an average 10.0. But her first 3 shots really set her back by a fairly long way. Rastogi fires a 10.8. That is a fabulous start. Gadkari has got a 10.7 in this particular shot as well. Saw the scores as they were being updated live. There's a 10.7 from Sobi Hayes as well. And Chang gets a 10.6, which still keeps her in the lead, but it just brings the 2 Indian girls back into reckoning. Not too far from the lead. Prachi Gadkari in particular is just 0.4 behind the leader, Chang Chi-jui. And we are also going to see the next elimination. Malika Lagutenko of Tajikistan falls out with 101.5, but all the cheers for the Indian shooter, Prachi Gadkari. This young 15-year-old fired well for most of these finals, but just a slightly poor run of scores in the last couple of shots. And Liao Chao Mei of Taipei will be the one to be eliminated. Rastogi finds herself now into 3rd position. She gets a 163.8. Rastogi under pressure fires a 9.9, creates an opening for Sobi Hayes, who fires a 10.2. Gadkari gets a 9.3. Prachi Gadkari, she was leading till just a while ago, but now she drops down to 3rd position. And Prachi Gadkari of Maharashtra will have to be content with the bronze medal for the 10-meter air rifle women youth. 183.6 a score. Disappointed with that last shot, no doubt, because 9.3 at a situation when she had to pull off a score in excess of 10, and that would have seen her retain perhaps the lead. But good to see that smile on her face. Lots and lots of opportunities coming up ahead. She fires a 10.4. Sobi Hayes has to fire 10.7 or better. She gets a 10.5, so the gold will belong to Ashi Rastogi of India. Just a 0.2 gap between the 2 of them, but Ashi Rastogi, the local girl, has pulled it off by the narrowest of margins. Finishing with a sequence of 20 shots with 205.7. That's a fantastic finish for her. And that effectively makes it the 3rd individual gold for India in these 8th Asian Airgun Championship. Bronze medal going to Prachi Gadkari of India. 18-year-old from Maharashtra. Fine score in the Junior World Championship at Germany earlier this year, 409.5, where she scored. This is Sayeda Roya. Sobi Hayes, outstanding firing from her as well. Went right down to the last shot and could have even picked up the medal had she picked up the gold had she fired anything better than 10.7. Ashi Rastogi of India. Fantastic performance from the 18-year-old local girl from Delhi. 205.7, magnificent performance, and really held her nerve in the last 2 shots. In fact, the 19th shot she managed a 10.9, and that's what really brought her into the forefront, and from there on it was quite unlikely that she would lose.
Thank you.
Welcome along. It's the finals of the 10-meter air rifle women junior at the 8th Asian Airgun Championship. And this is the final lineup that we have for you. 7 shooters only in this finals, and healthy representation from the home side. 3 Indians, Shriyanka Sadangi alongside Mampi Das and Mandeep Popli. But watch out for number 6 there, Najme Khedmati from Iran, who's a top shooter. She's also the Asian Games champion, and she also did well at the World Cup in Gabala earlier this year. Well, she fires, her first shot is a 10.1. I can tell you that in practice she was regularly firing 10.8s. Sadangi also comes up with a 9.9. Popli also with a 9.9. Das with 8.6. And Karamzadeh at the moment is the leader with 10.5. And Tulgabat is yet to get away with her final shot. Khedmati with her second shot, 10.7. Her compatriot Karamzadeh also starts well. She puts in a 31.3. So the top 2, in fact top 3, all of them from Iran. Mampi Das also had a bit of a up and down shot. Oh, she gets a 10.9.
Debayan, you called it. But a great shot also from Shriyanka Sadangi. That should boost her confidence as well.
So one more shot to go for the halfway mark, after which we will have the first elimination. This is Zolgyargal Tulgabat from Mongolia. 89.5. Important shot for her coming up, because she and Mandeep Popli are just 0.3 within each other.
We have the first decision, and I have to say
the Mongolia's Tulgabat will be the first one to be eliminated. 99 her score from 10 shots.
We're talking of air rifle, which the maximum is 10.9. This is outstanding from her.
After 11 shots, 116.1, and she's a full 1 point ahead of her compatriot Fateme Karamzadeh. So just tells you about the quality of the firing. So that will see the next elimination after 12 shots. Mampi Das from India. Mandeep Popli, in fact, has moved up to 5th position, but Mampi Das just behind her in 6th position will have to leave. But she had her moments, but as you, I think, absolutely perfectly said, the inconsistency costing her.
And that's been a worry for the Indian coaches as well, because when she came onto the scene, they were talking of her as a potential Olympic medalist. And unfortunately, things have gone downhill ever since at the age of 14 and 15, she made the Indian squad, and she was shooting alongside Anjali Bhagwat at the Asian Championship in Doha last time.
And now the fight is more or less for the bronze between Shriyanka Sadangi, Shafilpur, and if Mandeep Popli can pull off something miraculous, but she's also trailing by a massive margin.
Yes, at the moment her last shot was a 9.1 Debayan, and I mean everyone else is shooting 10.7s, 10.6. 9.1 means the gap increases by say 1.4. That's going to be very, very difficult. She's in the danger zone right now.
Shafilpur begins with a 9.7.
Shriyanka just needs to get a 9, and the bronze medal is her. She gets a 10.4, so a medal confirmed for India. Shriyanka Sadangi is going to be on that medal podium. So this is Karamzadeh's moment. If she wants to put pressure on Najme Khedmati, this is it. She needs a couple of really high scores like the one we saw from Najme Khedmati a short while back.
And as you were mentioning a while ago, Najme Khedmati, she's definitely just taken her foot off the pedal, and that's a... Perhaps that's intentional, or maybe that's happening by accident, but that's something that will disappoint her. Khedmati fires a 10.7. So we will just have to confirm about whether this will stand as a record, but it is definitely a finals junior world record which she has crossed. She has crossed her previous best.
Yes, fantastic shooting, and you just imagine, Debayan, what she could have got if she hadn't taken her foot off the gas in those series of 9.9s and 10s and 9.7s.
It is confirmed as a record, and it's 208.9 for her. Fateme Karamzadeh is the one who finishes in 2nd position with 208. A terrific performance from Najme Khedmati. It's a 1 and 2 for Iran. Khedmati with 208.9 and Karamzadeh with 208.3. So just a gap of 0.6 between the two of them. The news from the 8th Asian Airgun Championship that Najme Khedmati has sealed up the gold for the finals in the 10-meter air rifle junior.
representing
so this is the
India,
presentation ceremony for the air rifle women junior, and some joy for India. Shriyanka Sadangi, outstanding performance from her. 185.4, and I say outstanding because she began the finals ranked among the last players. In fact, she was in last position, 410.0 in qualifying. Her first major championship here, although she has done well at the junior level. This is Fateme Karamzadeh, and she picked up a 208.3. On most days, that would be enough to win you a gold medal, but not when she was up against her compatriot, who will be picking up the gold shortly. The presentation's being made, and Najme Khedmate, 208.9. This, under normal circumstances, would have been a world record. In fact, indeed, her record is the world record for juniors, 207.9. Unfortunately, there were only 7 participants, so this record will not stand, or rather it will not be ratified. But 208.9, smashing her previous best by a mark of more than 1 point. Outstanding performance from Najme Khedmate.